Hello and welcome to this week's Confident Cuppa.
I couldn't believe it. It was under 7 foot of snow and it was like really windy like today.
Oh my God.
And I thought, where are we going to sleep?
Have you lost the plot?
No. Just thought we'd talk a bit more about storytelling. You can check out some other couples where we talk about storytelling. And this was prompted by a conversation I had with a friend of mine who's also a very experienced professional speaker called Gavin Ingham.
Oh yes.
Hello Gavin.
Hi,
and
Gavin.
He was saying, have you ever started a presentation, Steve, where you just dive straight in? You know, you don't go at what most people do. Because what do most people do, Curly?
Oh, well, at a conference you mean? If you're
the host or whatever.
So it depends if you're a professional speaker, but most people would come out and go, hello everybody, my name's Kelly Uppington, I'm your host, bit housekeeping, this is where the toilets are, this is whatever the fire alarm might go off at 9 o'clock.
If you haven't turned your cell phones off, turn them off.
Yeah.
Oh, that like
yeah,
it.
that one.
Now, just a word to the wise. I'm not
Yes.
saying you don't do that because
No.
you might have to for health and safety reasons. I'm
Yeah.
just saying don't start with it.
Yeah.
So I think we can all agree that's not a good way to start. However, what would be another way to start? Well, with a great story. So again, you need to check out some of the other couples about why stories are good. But here's a technique with stories, and this is what me and Gavin were talking about. Rather than coming out and saying, hello, my name is, or I'm going to tell you about this time when, or what do we think of this, you just dive into the meat of the story.
And what do you mean by that? What do you mean by dive into the meat of the story?
Right, so you find a story that's the right story,
Yeah.
that's maybe going to set up the theme for the day,
Yeah.
right? So in that case, that was a story I could have said, without
Yeah.
how I started that, I could have
Yeah.
said, oh, Curly, I want to tell you about one time I went camping in Grassington and it was Easter and it was sunny like today, but a bit windy. And we went to the pub
Yeah.
and when we came out, there was 7 foot of snow and our tents had fallen over and we had nowhere to sleep. Which is still quite funny,
Yeah.
but what I did was find the moment of truth. So what you do is you find the story and you kind of review it. Now that moment of truth, that's when maybe some disaster occurred or something amazing happened or whatever.
Like that aha moment.
Yeah,
where you went,
that's
aha,
it. Light
I've got
bulb
it.
moment.
Light bulb moment,
So it might be
yeah.
good, it might be bad. It probably has some emotional attached to it, and it might be something you thought, in that
Yeah,
case, or it
yeah.
might be something that somebody said,
Yeah.
and you take it and you put it at the beginning, and you don't do any introduction. You just dive straight in because the first 20 seconds of any presentation, my personal experience doing this 25 years,
Yeah.
and all the research backs this up, is like critical to get them in the room and kind of get them focused. But we know that people are uncomfortable using that technique, don't we?
We do.
How do we know that?
Well, we know that now because I think it's 15 years now I've been with Steve doing the Confident Club and presentation mastery.
Yeah.
And just about every delegate on just about every workshop, when we've suggested they might want to do it this way, go, not sure about that. I might look an idiot. Will people know what I'm talking about? And yeah, we get quite a lot of people.
Yeah, so I think the first time
challenging
you have a go with this technique, I can guarantee it'll feel uncomfortable because you're so desperate to do all the join up bits
Yeah.
and fill that silence, because you might start with, before you go, I couldn't believe it. It was under 7 foot of snow, right? And you'll be desperate, your brain will be desperately wanting to shout, tell them who you are. But what's really happening is you've got the audience's attention straight away, and you can do all that what you are and stuff later,
Afterwards, yeah.
part of the story.
Yeah.
So we have to do quite a bit of encouraging and coaching, don't we, around
Yes.
this on the workshop. But
Yes.
what I would say to you is encourage you to go find an experience. I mean, try it out with somebody you trust first of all.
Well, yeah, that's what I would say. If you feel a bit wobbly or nervous or worried, and we say that about anything, wouldn't we? Just work with somebody you know, somebody that
Yeah.
you trust, get a little bit of feedback.
Or where there's very few consequences, so maybe your next team briefing at work,
Yeah.
rather than say, I've got the, because hopefully you're sold on using stories in your communication,
Yeah.
but rather than just starting the story normally, find the moment of truth, whack it right at the beginning, see what impact it has, get some feedback.
Well, we get a lot of people that coach juniors, don't they, for football and
Yeah.
tennis and whatever. So so that's good advice, Steve. Find
What?
somebody where there's no
Go to a
consequences.
tennis court and try it out. Is that what you're saying, Curly?
No.
No, I know
Don't
what
be
you're saying,
daft.
yeah. Just find a group that you can trust that'll give you
Yeah.
some feedback on it.
Yeah.
And even if they give you rubbish feedback, go do it anyway because it works, right?
Yeah.
And on that note, I'm 100% convinced it works. Go
Yes.
do it and then tell me it don't work,
We
right?
guarantee it
Yeah.
works.
On that note, in the very windy,
Before we blow away.
if not snowy, Yorkshire, I'll see there.
Bye.